family. Yeah. Oh man. All right. We are back. Give me a second. Make sure y'all can see your boy. Side cam. All right. So you should be able to see me now. Family. How is life treating you? I know you can't be loading. There we go. It's not. Hey, boop, 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 boop. All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I'm so glad to be home. I've been on the road this week, so I made it back just in. I didn't know y'all could hear me. Nah, as a kid, I used to do that all the time. So anyway, so glad to be home after being on the week. Being on the road this week. Was in Asheville. Asheville was a little interesting. Can't even talk. Well, I will talk about it after we get through our routines. So, family, so glad to be here with you again, and glad to be back home. Like I said, if this is your first time here with Soul Swami, what we do here is discuss all things healing in its various shows, in its various forms, in an effort to become the best version of ourselves, the evolution to the authentic and best version of ourselves, so we know our decisions are based on who we are and not someone else's ideas that have been placed on us, right? So we do this in an effort to create a collective energy, right? That we can tap into and we can provide for, right? So, as a reminder to let us know that we are not alone in this system of becoming the best version of ourselves, we create a collective energy right here. We do shows every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday is our more informative show where we actually have discussions, live energy readings, and Tuesday is going to be evolving just like Thursday has been evolving. Generally, Thursdays are our book club days, and when we started Thursdays, it wasn't an effort, it was a spin-off of our Tuesday show in an effort to create a space where we can connect with the childlike energy in ourselves by allowing someone to read to us. If you have a kid, you've been with a kid, you know you get them some books, or you start reading to them, they are on it. They read, they listen, they read, they listen, they read, they read, they read this book, read this book, read this book, right? So Thursday night is also evolving a little bit more from just me reading to you. So what we do here now is create a space to connect with our childlike energy, period. Not just through being read to, but through activities, through readings, through all types of things, even cooking, all these various things to allow us to be able in a space that we can connect to that childlike energy. Again, shows are every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow so that you will get that notification for when we go live. So generally at the beginning of the show, we do a little bit of energy work. And this week, we are on our intuition, our third eye, right? Third eye resides right here in the forehead. If you are in the element for that is light. So one of the reasons we always do a little stuff with light. If you are into color therapy, the color for your third eye is indigo. 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 Right? Indigo. So spend some time in some indigo light, wear some clothes, eat some food, all of this color, and it all will activate the energy of your third eye. Again, your third eye is your intuition, your vision, not your vision with your eyes, but your vision as far as planning, being able to see forward, and it is about your perception, how you receive things, perceive things, and it's about astral travel. So, your third eye is the one that allows you to astral travel. And although that sounds magnificent and magical, it's really more simple. Like astral traveling is as simple as remembering, going back to a place and time to the point where you can smell the smells and hear the sounds and feel the feels. That is an example of astral projection, right? So that's what it does. If you are into essential oils, you want to think rosemary, cedarwood, clary sage, patchouli. All of those are very good energies for your okay, for your third eye. My third eye been on fire. I ain't even gonna lie. Now my crown, I need to do a little work with that because it has not been on fire. I even noticed I see, perfect example. I keep stumbling on my words and stuff like that. It's just been wild. So I know I need to do some work on my crown and my thought process. My thought process. Yeah. If you are into crystals and gemstones, which I'm so excited because I got a few new stones for you all. Well, not for you all, I got it for myself, but I want to talk to you all about it. But if you are into crystals and gemstones, you want to think labradorite, amethyst, purple fluorite, sodalite. All of those are very good stones to activate the energy of your third eye. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to switch it around. We're going to do some breath work. No, we're going to do sound therapy first. I'm not even joking. We're going to keep it with that so we can do the breath work and then we'll do the affirmations after that, family. So yeah, next thing is some sounds. Matter of fact, I was gonna take out a couple of those, but we just gonna work with these three today. We'll keep it popping. family. So the next thing we'll do is a little bit of breath work. We're going to keep it simple tonight. We're going to do triangle breathing. If you are unfamiliar with triangle breathing, it is very simple. It is you inhale for 3 seconds, you hold your breath for 3 seconds, and then you exhale for 3 seconds. But during this time, you don't even have to really worry. All you have to do is just listen to the sound of my voice, and I will guide us through triangle breathing. On the count of 3, we will start with triangle breathing. 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 3. Breathe in 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold 3, 1, 2, 3. Release 3, 1, 2, 3. Breathe in 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold 3, 1, 2, 3. Release 3, 1, 2, 3. Breathe in 3, 1, 2, 3. Hold 3, 1, 2, 3. Release 3, 1, 2, 3. The next thing I want you to do, family, is repeat these affirmations after me. These are things that you say to activate the energy of your intuition, to calm your spirit so you can trust yourself, and to remind you of your importance and power in this world. Again, just repeat after me, family. I trust my intuition. My imagination is powerful. I think clearly. My third eye sees all. I trust my intuition. My imagination is powerful. I think clearly, and my third eye sees all. And family, this is going to be your weekly reminder that you too can purchase 7 Spaces of Healing for yourself. This is a good foundational book to get you started on your own evolution to becoming the best version of yourself. It describes 7 spaces that you want to cultivate within your inner world, and then make sure that you place yourself in these same 7 spaces to support the energy that you need to evolve. That is a space for love, a space for healing, a space for solitude, a space for trust, a space for risk without judgment, a space for accountability, and a space for forgiveness. Again, support yourself, support your channel, and purchase 7 Spaces of Healing, available now on Amazon. All right, so the next thing I'm going to talk to you about is I was in Asheville this week, right? And while I was there, I wound up staying close to a stone store, Rare Earth. Is that what it's called? Let me see. Enter the Earth. That's what it was called. Enter the Earth. In this building that they call Grove Park, excuse me. And it's a mixed-use building because there's offices, there is restaurants, there's apartments, there is a bunch of different and other sort of retail spaces. So it's a bunch of things going on because this is one. So the first one I got was not the first one. Well, yes, this is the first one that actually screamed at me. My intuition, when I walked past it, my intuition was like, "Whoa, you need this," and it is the labradite. Labradite. Let me hold that a little closer for you. Yeah, see that? I like the blues in it, and the golds and the blacks and the greens and all that good stuff. Labradite. Labradite. So I got that. And labradite is what is that? Oh, okay, that's enterprise. Um, I don't know. Enterprise be texting, emailing, all that stuff, bro. It's crazy. Labradite was originally found in Canada in 1770, right? And that rainbow effect that you saw is called the Schiller effect. And of course, it's caused by scattering of light from thin layers of second flagoglastic feldspar that develops through internal chemical separation. Labradite is good for intuition, perception. It turns a person's attention inward toward their own development and provides a protective space for doing so. It provides a boundary of light so that individuals are less affected by heavy emotions of others, right? So it supports the energy of you focusing on yourself, and it removes some of the energy, the heavy weights of other people's emotions. You're not responsible for fixing what you did not break. Then the next one I got is a ball, and it actually glows. And I don't have a black light, so now I definitely got to get one. But this ball is actually fluorescent, and it will glow in fluorescent lighting, right? And especially in the black light, you get a little black light, you shining on it, and this thing will glow beautifully, amazingly. And this is called Magano calcite. Hold it a little closer. It is a. It looks a little gray right now, but it really is more of a very, very faint pink, and it looks like a giant marble. Really, right? Looks a little bit like a giant marble. So again, that is Mangano, Mangano calcite, and Mangano calcite is good for. Uh, it is the soft, feminine, mother-like energies that make the perfect balm for a traumatized heart. It has been called an energetic hug. It is especially helpful for those going through grief of any kind of deep loss. It is also said to help a person be gentler and more open. So it's feminine, the energetic hug. It allows you to be a little more gentler and helps you go through your grief. Last one is, which is funny. So I'm gonna look it up because I don't like the way they explain that one. It doesn't give enough information. So, but I'm gonna show you the stone, and then we're gonna talk about it. It is Orca agate, right? And it's generally from all these stones are ironically are straight from Africa. Um, This one, the orca, is really sourced from Madagascar. Yeah. So the woman who owns the store, her son has a mine. Well, it's loosely. I find it funny, but he does mining in Africa, Madagascar specifically. So these are some stones from Madagascar, and I probably need to get a reseller's license because I keep buying all these damn stones. Here you go. Did you look at that? So it is like a black and white and gray, like an orca whale. Then sometimes have this crack. I got this one specifically because it allows you to see a little bit of inside. Again, that is the orca calcite, and it is often called the stone of forgiveness. Whew. And surprisingly, it is connected to your throat. So your communication and being able to forgive. And it helps to create inner peace and heal deep emotional wounds and encourage clear and honest communication, right? So this stone with the black and white, it creates the natural form of yin and yang. I got this, so I guess it's a theme going on. I don't know. But I guess it's where I'm at, or the collective energy is at. We're working on some forgiveness, being gentler to ourselves, and not carrying the burden of other people's emotions. Gentler with ourselves, forgiving ourselves, or forgiveness, and not bearing the burden of other people's emotions. Right? So the next thing I'm gonna do, I do still want to do a lot of reading because book club, that's our baby. We did that, but one way I want to shift from that is still reading other type of things. So when I was a kid, one thing I used to love was poetry. Poetry. I mean poetry deeply. I used to write poetry, put my writings in, which is writing is so I've had this weird love-hate relationship with it because I loved it personally, but then I did so much writing in school, my love for it got lost somewhere. But this Thursday again is for us to be able to reconnect with that childlike energy. So I'm going to read a poem to you all. Khalil Gibran, The Prophet, is a very good book. And I really didn't know this. It's crazy how I found out about him. So how I found out about him was from the Boondocks. It was from that episode. If you're a Boondocks fan, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh man, Wingman. That was the name of the episode. Wingman. It's when Granddad went to go see his friend from the military, who actually was Day Day. It was Day Day's voice. He not Day Day. I would forget what his name is now because we call him Day Day anyway. Day Day's voice, and he had passed, and he wanted Granddad to say something about him at his funeral. And Granddad, that ain't his space, so he told not Riley, but the other one. The very I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all. That one told him to say something smart, and then he talked about he recited a piece from a poem that is written by Khalil Gibran. So I went and well, not even I went. I started doing some studying and all that, and then one of the Soul family, speak Huey. Thank you. There you go. Huey. I can't remember Riley. I mean, I remember Riley, but not Huey. And speaking of the devil, because I was getting ready to say, and one of the Soul family knew my love for poetry and my budding love for Khalil Gibran, and they showed up and gave me this book one day. And Liberty, I still appreciate it. I love you for it. But we are going to have, he has a bunch of different poems, but my spirit says to read the one on love. So we're going to read about love a little bit. And it starts off, woo. Woo. Okay. Hello. Then said Almarita, speak to us of love. And he raised his head and looked upon the people, and there fell a stillness upon them. And with a great voice he said, when love beckons you, follow him. Though his ways are hard and steep, and when his wings unfold, you yield to him. Though the sword hidden among his pinions may wound you, and when he speaks to you, believe in him. Though his voice may shatter your dreams, as the north winds lay waste to the gardens. For even as love crowns you, so shall he crucify you. Even as he is for your growth, so is he for your pruning. Even as he ascends to your height and caresses your tender branches that quiver in the sun, so shall he descend to your roots and shake them in their clinging to the earth. Like leaves of corn, he gathers you unto himself. He threshes you and makes you naked. He shifts you free from your husk. He grinds you to your whiteness. He kneads you until you are pliant. And then he assigns you his sacred fire, that you may become sacred bread for God's sacred feast. All these things shall love do unto you, that you may know the secrets of your heart, and in that knowledge become fragments of life's heart. But if in your fear you would seek only love's peace and love's pleasure, then it is better for you that you cover your nakedness and pass out the love's threshing floor into the seasonless world, where you shall laugh, but not all of your laughter, and weep, but not all of your tears. Love gives naught but itself, and takes naught but from itself. Love possesses not, nor would it be possessed, for love is sufficient unto love. And when you love, you should not say, God is in my heart, but rather, I am in the heart of God. And think not you can direct this course of love, for love, if it finds you worthy, directs your course. Love has no other desire but to fulfill itself. But if you love and must needs have desires, let these be your desires. 1. To melt and be like a running brook that sings its melody to the night. To know the pain of too much tenderness. To be wounded by your own understanding of love, and to bleed willingly and joyfully. To wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving. To rest at noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy. To return home at eventide with gratitude, and then to sleep with prayer for the beloved in your heart, and a song of praise upon your lips. All right, you heard? That's about love. Love, 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 love. So, Liberty, did you hear what I said? I think we just going some of those show ideas, I'm gonna bring them into Tuesday. So Tuesday isn't always so heavy. You know what I mean? We'll do some other stuff. And Thursday, we're going to make that all about connecting with the childlike energy in yourself through various forms. So the puzzle, the reading, the bowls, we're going to play some games. We're going to do a bunch of different things, but it's all about connecting with that childlike energy within yourself. So last week, we started on this Ironman mask. Give me a second, I'm thirsty. It's hot outside, family. Make sure you stay hydrated. Oh, God. All right, overall, I had a good time in Asheville. It was, did you see my stones, Liberty? Oh, I sent it to you anyway. I'm gonna tell you what they are again. That blue one, that's the one I couldn't tell you what. You said it looked magnificent. I don't know if you were here, but it is labradite. I tried to remember what it was, and I kept calling it tourmaline. But I knew it wasn't tourmaline because I think you love that. For sure. That's exactly why I did it. So Thursday started as a space to connect with that inner child, right? And instead of being so boxed in to just reading, I went back to the core idea of what Thursday was, a space to connect, right? So that's what Thursday is, connecting to that inner child. And I think that's the best way to be able to do it and move from that box, right? And then even at some point, we can connect with something else. Hey, Toddy, Liberty, my real friend, and not you no more. Because Liberty said, I don't look like Cool Mo D. When you was over there co-signing and talking about he looked like Cool Mo D. I do see it a little bit, man. Listen, when I was in Asheville, as a matter of fact, when I was coming back from buying these stones, a couple things, I had one of the best burgers ever. And Liberty, oh my God, you would have melted. So I went to this one spot and I got these sliders. I don't know why I don't know why. I tell you why. When I'm on the road, I feel like it's life. I'm living life on the edge. So I can do things that I normally don't do. And since I don't normally do it, then it's all good, right? So I wanted to go Tuesday night show. I wanted to go in the building and do the show from the building, but it closed at 6 o'clock. So I went. No, listen, girl, listen. I ain't even gonna lie to you, right? And it was rated 4.9. The other spot I went to, I got the black and blue, which is blue cheese on it, and it was good. I got sliders, and it was really good. I liked it better than the chicken sandwich. So I went, and I was planning on going to someplace else. But I was like, I'm living life on the edge. I might as well get the burger. And then I still went to the Vietnamese, not no scratch, Korean restaurant and got a Korean pancake, right? 4.9 is amazing, right? But I thought it was bullshit. Cause I ain't been having so luck when they rated that high. The 4.6 was good. So the place I went to the day before was good. But 4.9 is amazing, right? So when I'm walking into the spot, it's called Burger Works with an X. When I'm walking into the spot, it's a black guy sitting outside eating the burger. He smashing it, right? So I go in there and I order my burger. I should have asked him. My spirit told me, ask him what he thought. But the universe gave me my answer anyway because I thought about it. And I went in there, I ordered my burger. And while I'm sitting for them, waiting for them to make the burger, dude comes in after he finished his burger. And he was like, it was amazing. It was amazing. I will be back, right? And when a black person say that, I'm like, okay, all right, well maybe. I ate that thing cold. Now listen, cause I got it and I went on my life. I went after I got it, I went to the farmers market. They had a farmers market on Wednesday, and I got some yellow green beans and a vegan chocolate cake, which is funny. Yellow green beans. So I guess they call wax beans. But I heard of wax beans before, but I was like, wow. And I probably gonna make them yellow green beans with I'm probably gonna roast it, some olive oil, some garlic, maybe some Parmesan. I'll mess around and use some nutritional yeast messing with me. But whatever. And while I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, I wonder if they gonna season the meat too. Cause we have a lot of good burgers, but a lot of people don't fully season the meat, right? The toppings and all that stuff give the flavors where as long as the meat is cooked good and it's quality meat, it's still gonna be a good burger, right? So okay, I'm gonna show it to you, right? I'm gonna bring some. So I bit into that burger, girl. They seasoned that burger to the gods. I gave them a 5-star review. And if you go through all my reviews, I don't give 5 stars a lot. I do not give 5 stars a lot. The highest is 4, and I'll be like, go and get it. So if you get 5 stars, it's amazing. That meat was seasoned to the God. I mean, seasoned to the gods. God bless. I guess he shook until. Hey, yes, I am. That shit was so good. That shit was so good. I can't even lie to you, man. It was amazing. It was so good. I'm mad that it ain't one around. Like I said, I gave them a 5-star review. They deserve it. You know what I mean? Out of all the places I've been, we liked the drive-through. Um, Drive-through burger was good, and I've had some good burgers, for real, for real. But that top three, and I can't even think of two that go with it. I might give drive-through. I'll put drive-through up there, and I can't think of the other good burger. It was someplace. It was. There you go. Did you look it up? Burger Works. Burger Works. Hold on. Let me show you these green beans. Oh shit! Don't fall. I ain't got no shoes. So I told you I got the vegan chocolate cake. It's a little mini cake, so it ain't that big. But I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how good it is. Drive-through burgers were good. They definitely were. But I probably should have went and got some, brought some home and froze them over. Well, listen, I'm trying to grow beyond. I'm trying to let the fat kid in me be free. So I don't be the fat kid no more. The fat skinny kid, but you just keep calling me back. He love food. he loves food. He just be calling me. The food be like crack. So that's how I know food can be addictive, right? So addictions does not have to be to just drugs. It can be to anything. And I love food. That's why I'm always getting weird stuff. I love food, especially when it's flavored right? So I be trying to keep that fat dude in check, but he be showing up. But that's a little chocolate cake. I definitely will let you know how it tastes once I eat it. I also got me some beignets. Of all the places that have beignets, Asheville has beignets. Also, that Jamaican food, that Caribbean food I got there, what was it, 9 Mile? It's this video where it's this little kid. His mom is waiting for him to get off the bus. I guess it's like the first day of school or something. So his mom would definitely sit him with a lunch, with a sandwich. As soon as this fool get out the bus, he like, "What? Like that sandwich? It was terrible." He didn't say hi. It was terrible. So when I ate that Jamaican food, that Caribbean food, I knew it was gonna be a red flag. I gave them 2 stars because they tried, but I knew it was gonna be a problem when I ain't see no Caribbean people in there, and I ain't see nobody in there that should be cooking Caribbean food. Period. So, and if you in Asheville, you ain't never been to Caribbean. I mean, any of the Caribbean islands or had authentic Caribbean food, you won't know that you're getting cheated. So they had some of the flavors, like this jerk chicken. If you've ever had some good jerk chicken, it blows your mind. Not sometimes they're overly hot, but if you get a good one that ain't overly hot, it is so flavorful and seasoned well. But these mofos, first, they don't cook with love. Because if they did, it'd be more flavorful. So that shit was terrible. But then when I was walking around the farmers market, only one dude had the yellow green beans. And I was like, I gotta find something to do with these. Now I don't know if the yellow is shining through good. I was like, you see peas on this side? Boop, 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 boop. That's crazy. Peas in the pod. But I like roasted vegetables, so I'm probably gonna roast them. I might look up something and do something different. I don't want to make no green bean casserole. So, cause whenever I use fresh green beans, it is essential It is essential. And these people cook because it's their job. Like hard pass. Like I give me somebody who like, listen, I cook because I love this and it's my livelihood. That's why if I've never cooked it before and I cook it, it's gonna be amazing. People like, man, you cook good. I'm like, this is my first time cooking it. It's gonna get good. I got a sign in my kitchen, and it's been in there. This, as a matter of fact, one of my little exes, my little COVID boo, who I was kicking it with, she got me that sign that said everything in this kitchen is made with love, and that is one of the truest gifts I've gotten. I don't care if it's popcorn. I don't care if it's Kool-Aid, although I don't make no Kool-Aid. I don't care what it is. It can be toast and jelly, just plain toast. It is made with love and care because it's nourishing to your spirit, right? And energy is transferable. You know, it can't be created or destroyed. It can only be changed. And it also is transferable, right? So I know that love, that good intention, I put it in every meal so I can taste when someone else do it. I can taste what their love is. And their love don't taste like mine, but I can definitely taste when it is absent, right? So it is essential. So back to the grill again. Okay, so scratch. I forgot that story. So as I'm walking back from buying the stones, grabbing the amazing burger that I didn't know was amazing then, and fucking the beignets up. So I don't have them to show. And I bet you can guess why. Nom nom nom. Smash them beignets. So killed them beignets, right? So I don't have them. And as I'm walking down the street minding my business, the white guy walks up towards me. Well, he's walking in the opposite direction. And as he walks towards me, he stops and he says, man, you look like Cool Mo D. He has a skateboarding helmet on. Skateboarding, or if you do like bike tricks and stuff like that, just that, not full face helmet, but not the bicycle helmet that go to the point that make you look like an alien, but the round one that, you know what I mean, you really do see it a lot in skateboarding anyway. And he was like, man, you look like Cool Mo D. This is such a great place to live. I should have probably moved to this town 10 years ago. But I'm glad I'm here now. And he said, I just saw a girl who had the coolest pants I've ever seen in my life. I was like, so this dude on one. He just out here giving compliments, making everybody's day a little bit brighter. So I'm glad he could shine on me, even though I don't think I look like Cool Mo D. The sincerity and the gentleness, like, it was hard for me to be offended by that. Like, I know, I want to be like, nigga, you just think we all look alike. But nah, he was very specific. And Cool Mo D, out of all people, I've been called a lot of different things. When I had locks, I've been called everybody who had locks. Buddy who's from the sheriff and from, he used to have locks in what, the best man or something like that. They called me him. I don't look like him. From How High, they used to call me Emery, the dude that they was smoking with that had the big mole on him. I don't look like Emery. When I was a kid and I used to wear my glasses, they used to swear I looked like Malcolm X. When I was working at Steak and Fry, making cheesesteaks, this dude walked up. This was the first time it happened. I thought he was crying. I'm so glad that my best friend was there, because she could not contain herself after she heard that man say that shit. This dude walked up, he had headphones on, and he was really minding his business. He was really in his own world. Then I seen him like kind of look at me and pay attention, and he was like, dude, you look just like Tupac. I looked at him. My best friend was on the register. She just bust out laughing. And I was like, this fool crazy. I don't look like no damn Tupac, right? I said that. But then later on, I walked past a group of some, later on in life, I walked past it was 2 or 3 people. And they stopped and they was like, hey, for real, I do believe that is some truth, right? He was mesmerized by my natural beauty. That shit sounds crazy, but one of the reasons why I say that, because Toddy was on Tuesday's show, and she was like, you're glowing. So that dude probably saw that glowing too. And as a matter of fact, it's been a conscious thing, right? Which is crazy, because I don't know if it's working. Because you'll set your mind if it's working, but how I know it's working and stuff like that start happening, right? So I remember it was point in time where man, listen, I could not mind my business in public because it seemed like people, if somebody saw me look at them, or even if I didn't look at them, they saw me, they was like, he's the one to talk to. So all these strangers would come up to me and tell me all types of things. So the wildest one was a dude telling me about he think his neighbor put a bomb in the trunk of the car, and then his neighbor let him borrow his car. So I'm like, bro, but you done drove the car all the way to here, cause I think we was at Roses. Of all places, this dude done stopped me in Roses to tell me that. So after a while, I'm like, listen, all these people leave me alone. So I put up that energy and that block. So people really didn't leave. They left me alone, right? You know what I mean? And one of the things that I always claim is I'm not that very friendly. I'm not very friendly. I am a nice person. I'm very nice. Well, people confuse that with friendly. I'm not always friendly. I gotta be in a space to be friendly, right? But I was listening to NPR, and NPR was talking about love and getting the love that you want and all this bull crap. And one of the things they was talking about is making sure that you just kind of live your everyday life with this open, welcoming energy, right? So, and strike up conversations with random people, not necessarily looking for love, but just striking up conversation to create that energy of openness, right? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Like, she gave this example of, like, she was standing in line, gonna go order some ice cream or something, and the guy behind her didn't really know what, and he was like, you got any ideas? And they just started talking, blah, 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 and they wound up sharing some ice cream. Now, nothing else happened after that, but it was a good conversation. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start going out and having this conversation. And I mean, with that energy, right? So I made that declaration. This is one of the reasons why we're going to talk about declarations after we get through this assessment. But I made that declaration in my life, but I don't know if it's working, right? I feel like I'm carrying that energy, but I don't know. But I started noticing, like, when I go to Walmart or stuff like that, people will find me. They be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Telling me joke stuff. Like, okay, it must be working now. So then, now that I'm out of town, I wasn't thinking about it, but you made the connection for me. Mesmerized by my natural beauty and couldn't communicate it, cause you could tell he wasn't looking for no man. Like, he couldn't be like, I never forget this girl I talked to, not like just talked to, had a conversation, and she told me she showed her mama a picture of me from my social media. She was like, all her mama could say was, that is a beautiful man. The end. That's it. And I've had that happen sometimes. So I need that reminder, you know what I mean, that as a man, I can still be beautiful. And that other people can notice that. It don't just have to be mamas. But as a man, if you was a heterosexual man, how do you communicate that, right? So you wind up doing it through comparison. You remind me of this person. And he said, cool Mo D. So I do think it's some validity in what you are saying about my beauty. I guess I gotta start laughing like that now. That's my beautiful laugh. I gotta be handsome. You heard? Handsome. And that's my handsome laugh. Don't be a hater all your life. Huh? You can make a choice today. Starting now. And for 89 cents a day, you can be a congratulator. Let's start like that. That'd be a congratulator. Hello? No hater, congratulator. I'm glad to have you back, man. I'm glad when you be back. We be missing when you not here. You know what I mean? And yeah. Tati be slacking on her job. So, you know what I mean? She be watching, so I appreciate her. But she don't interact. Not the way she should, right? So we miss you when you was here. So Tati like to laugh. She laughing at it. So I'm sorry. Ladies. I don't know if you ever heard that TikTok sound. Ladies. That's what I would start doing. So this is where we are on the Ironman mask. When we get finished, it's gonna look like this. We got a long way to go, okay? And I done spent the whole show talking and telling. Listen, blame it on Liberty. She brought that hate. Hey, listen. Another thing. Liberty brought that hate and energy, so you do what you can. And I do what I want, okay? See, there she go. Liberty, old turncoat. Boo. 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 Funny thing, Liberty. So, I ain't even gonna say nothing, right? Oh, I did tell you, Dog Whisperer got beef with you, so she don't like you, and I told you why I think she don't like you. She don't like you because she wish she can do some of the things that you do, right? And show up for me, right? And she don't show up in the same way. And for her to have known me for, God damn, damn near 25 years, she should, right? But the funny thing about it is, she don't know. Nope, I told you what you doing. You being a good friend, right? And that can be intimidating to people who don't have that same skill set, right? Or their idea of friendship is showing up in ways that only that they want to, not necessarily in what's the name. So she got beef with you, but she don't know what your real name is. She just know Liberty. So you commented on the video that I was in. I ain't gonna say it just in case she wound up looking, and then she put A and B together, right? But she don't know your real name. And then she was like, who is that person? And that was my reply. I was like, "Oh, I ain't even see that comment because I didn't. At that point, I didn't see the comment, so I don't know. I don't know who you talking about, right? But I know who you talking about. I think the only person who know that you not two different people, that you the one person. So it's like Peanut and Anthony. Some people know Anthony. Some people know Peanut. Some people know both, right? But the people who know Anthony don't generally know Peanut. And people who know Peanut don't generally know Anthony. So they think I'm two different people, but it's really one person. So your real name in Liberty, some people don't know, right? They don't know. And I just laugh and giggle and get all fat and sassy. I don't know if you ever seen that video too. The old lady asked her what she gonna do for Thanksgiving. Oh, we probably gonna sit around and eat some drink, make some soup, and get all fat and sassy. I love it. Asking too many questions for sure. I'm like, listen, you don't want to know these answers, so don't be asking me. You know what I mean? And then, even if I tell her, okay, me and Ali had this conversation about intimidating and intimidated. You can be two different things, right? You can have a skill, right? So, for example, I dated this girl years ago, many moons ago, and as a matter of fact, it was my first Taurus romance, right? And that's how I know that Taurus wound up loving me, which is funny. But she had 2 master's degrees and I had none. And those 2 master's degrees was intimidating, but I wasn't intimidated because I could do it too, right? I ain't intimidated if I could do it too. Why would I be intimidated about something I can do too if I decide to do it, right? And later on, I did decide to do it. I always think that getting 2 master's degrees is crazy. I definitely think that's crazy, because the thing is undergrad, master's, PhD, doctorate. Not, I don't understand those lateral movements, right? Sometimes you do gotta get a lateral movement, but I don't understand that. And once you get out of undergrad, they don't really care. So like I could have got my okay. So for example, my undergrad is biology. My master's is in education, curriculum, and instruction. They don't give a shit. So I can go back to school and get a doctorate in something totally different. I might go get that shit in business, right? So it really doesn't matter after you get out of school, right? So I don't understand that lateral move, because you can get the next step in any fucking thing. You don't got to get it in the same thing. You don't got to get it in something companion. So anyway, that's why I wasn't intimidated, because it really didn't make sense to have two master's degrees. But having two master's degrees, that shit is something still worth. So that's intimidating, right? So we were having that conversation. And although you don't see yourself like that, because I don't see myself like that. Remember, I used to always ask people, like, why you scared of me, man? I'm not intimidating. Right. I don't got to be intimidating for people to be intimidated, right? The confidence, the way I carry myself, for sure, they definitely do. So welcome to Peanut and Anthony, two different names. You know what I mean? And understand that you out here intimidating people, right? But Toddy got that same problem. Toddy had somebody trying to assassinate her, right? Because of how intimidating she is, and she ain't understand it. She's like, oh, why they trying to assassinate me, right? I don't know why they picked you of all people, right? Well, I don't know, but we deal with that. We deal with it. We deal with it. Okay, where we at now? We on page 5. I do want to put a couple pieces on here since we done spent all our time jaw jacking. And yes, with those shoes, that was the first trap. She tried to hit her with them. No, that wasn't the first trap. The first trap was the girl was like, they was going to get some lunch. And the girl was like, do you know what Mr. Anthony wants? And Toddy, she a Pisces. She gonna play dumb. Like, I don't know who he want. She played like, I don't even know that man. Who is Anthony? Even though, so she played crazy. So the girl was like, do you got his number? Toddy was like, what number? Right? So she played crazy. So that was the first 2 times. So after then, Toddy was like, maybe she's trying to get me. Then the girl showed up at work one day. Showed up at the job one day. And Toddy done titty beat her. Girl tried to bust into the building. Toddy out there like, bow, bow, bow. You ain't finna do nothing. So crazy. The girl came up there to get Toddy, but that girl was scary. I ain't even gonna lie. Scary in the sense that she couldn't control herself. I told you that's the one that had me bringing my pistol to work every day. All right, we're gonna do a F12 G07. What is that? Yeah, G07. Let's start with G07. G-O. Toddy, I know you're looking for a car. I seen somebody that I didn't think about it too. If you can hold out to the fall, they have great deals for 2026s, because 2027s are coming out. And you best believe it's gonna be some. No mind, I need F12 anyway. So let's start there. It's gonna be some super deals. Now I know you don't like driving the family vehicle, so you may not be able to wait that long, but if you can, it is going to be popping then. That's F212, and I gotta put it in. F12 goes in 17. 17, F12. Make sure that's 17, F12. Okay, let me poke that hole out, because I know I'm going to need it at some point. I gotta give you a little sweet release. I can't even remember the dude's name. Something Ross. But that song is stuck. I love that song. And Matt, what is his name? I gotta tell you, Liberty, listen to it too, because I know you love them old love songs. So let me see if I can find what his name is. Sweet Release. And then the other one that I want you to check out. What Sweet Release song? I gotta do Sweet Release. Who sing that song? God bless. God dog. Sweet Release. Kevin Ross, that's his name. So Kevin Ross, Sweet Release. Add that to your list. And then I think it's Jordan Ward. Matter of fact, it might be better for me to do it this way, cause I'm never gonna find it just searching, cause I can't. I'm conversation, contemplation, something like that. So I don't know. Don't get me the line on my Spotify. Jordan Ward. It is consolation. Ha ha. Sorry. Beg for your grace, nigga. I ain't got time to be begging for your grace. You heard? G 07 G A B C F D B C A E H J. What is you? K L M N O P G 7. G7. Listen, I didn't even know they muted my video from Tuesday, because I didn't even know the music was still playing. After I turned it down, that shit was still playing in the background. I'm like, what the hell? I gotta put that in 18. 18. Is that 18? For sure. Yes, 18. Boom, 18. Then I need A5. A5. There you go, A. All right, we getting down. A almost empty. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. A fizzle. A almost done. Woo, woo, woo. That's celebratory. We get it right. A goes in. Bro, now how in the hell? Okay, this some bullshit. Okay, it's cool. No, it's not. Excuse me. I got bend them. Green to green. There we go. So that goes in that one. God, this shit must be childproof. You heard? Let's go look the song up now. Boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. But that's what I was born to do. Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Boom. Now we on there. Boom boom. Now I need. Lord have mercy. And G9. And I just had G. G. G9. 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 Now that consolation is in my mind. That's just stuck on my head. You hear me? Like I want to play it, but it ain't my song. I got consolation. Consolation. I know that's right. And he probably got some other songs. I just hadn't nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. That's my nowadays is just way too late for me to come and beg for your grace. Never be my prize, but since it's been some time, figured it's worth a try for consolation. 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 Damn, That's what I was trying to remember, like off the top of my head. Nowadays, it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. Never be my prize, but since it's been some time, I figured it's worth a try for consolation. Consolation. All right, where we putting this at now? Don't be sitting here singing songs that ain't yours in my terrible singing voice. G5 goes in hole what? 19. 19? They must be running out of people to lock up. He really say 13. 13? How old is you, blood? 13? 13? They must be running out of people to lock up. 19, and then D3. D. All right, we doing good on D2. D3. It's big. It's big. D3 goes in 20. Oh man, I knew that mess was gonna come off, man. It just didn't feel secure. I might need to put some glue on some of these things. We gonna see. This is our first 3D puzzle in life. Period. There we go. Get all the way in there, bro. What you doing? Get in there. Then I need C2. C2. A, B, G, D. Nowadays it's just way too late. Wait a minute. Okay, there goes C2. For me to come and beg for your graces. And it goes here. I already know. The other one went on the other side. And that's what it says. So nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. Consolation. Okay, maybe that's right. Boom. And then I need B4. Before I let you go away, can I get a kiss? Good night. Baby, before I go, can I get a kiss? Good night. Lately I've been thinking something's going wrong. I'm gonna sit that on these pieces. Boom, this way. Short end to the front. Nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. Boom, 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 boom. We in there. All right, Jesus Christ. G Diaz. G10. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Wait a minute. I thought I had a G up front. D, C, D, G is up front. There you go. 10. Nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. Wow, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. And I put G10 on 21. Diez. Not good. It don't really matter. So this side or that side is the right side. There we go. And G11. G11. Boom, boom. Nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your grace. Goes on 22. Okay, that makes sense. I don't even need that. 22. Hey, I'm surprised I remember that. 21. 22. 26. What the hell? A6? What is A? I should be done with A after this last piece. A6? A is finished, family. Boop, 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 boop. We done. Done sunnying. Hey, yay. Hey, yay. Hey, yay. Hey, yay. Hey, yay. Hey, yay. And where does A go? On this side. And A looks like, I don't even fucking know. It almost makes no sense. Okay, right here. That's what it looks like in the picture. With the little tab on top. There's a little slits behind this wall. So we gonna take our chances. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Video starts showing. I don't care about that, man. I'm trying to watch the Peanut Show. And I'm really proud of all the people that getting their stuff together. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not looking for no real. Not real. Go to my page. Thank you. Hey, somebody gave some likes. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Well, even though times got rough, you never turned away. You were right there. And I thank you. When I about had enough. G1, you never turned away. You were right there. And I thank you. Da 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 da. Okay, let me put these pieces over here again so I can throw them away when I'm done. We'll finish this, I guess, and we'll worry about the rest. I don't know. We finished this page, maybe. Depending on how I feel. I might have to go get me some cantaloupe, bro. I ate all my. I told you, sugar kiss cantaloupe season. And if you like cantaloupes, if you a melon person, you like melons, period. Sugar kiss cantaloupe will blow your mind. And it took a while to get me here, and I'm gonna take my time and let me blow your mind. Come on, man. Don't be difficult. I wonder if you're strong enough. is not. There we go. Got you now. There's my man's birthday this week. Not my man, but my homeboy. Happy birthday, Couture. Boopsy's rubber band. I remember when that man moved to Charlotte, bro. He was a great addition to the neighborhood boys. Solid brother. He got him a baby, a new baby. He got several children, but he got a recent baby, so congratulations on the newest addition to the Boopsy's rubber band clan. You know what I mean? That is magical. And K6. K, 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 C, G, F, E, H, J, K, K6. Nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your K6, K6, K says there's 3, 2, 1. Wait a minute, I know I can, I'm not. Okay, K6. Consolations. Let me poke these out too. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. They be having little tabs that you gonna have to stick in some of these holes. And it's wild. Show some love. Okay. And then I put K around the front. So it goes in all those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. So it goes in the front hose. Get on in there, bro. Get in there. Get in there. All right. It's in there. Looks like a mandible. I'm such a nerd. All right, so we got that down. And I need G14 and G13. Jeezy. 13, 14. Nah, I knew they was together. I felt it in my spirit. And it's 14, 13. So 13, 14, left, right, left, right. These on the bottom? What the hell? This is what it looks like. Maybe not. Other way, maybe? Okay. Okay. All right. That looks like it makes sense. Nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. I gotta talk about my life the way I see it. You dig? My life the way I see it. Okay, so when boom, boom, boom. So I fold these up and put them on the tips. Yeah, it definitely looks like a jaw. A jizzle. All right, we did something. You see it? You can see it. That's definitely gonna be a mouthpiece. Pieces of a mouthpiece. We got that done. Now I need G12. I'm just on G. G12. And it goes into 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. Yeah, so any way is the right way. Nowadays it's just way too late for you to come and beg for your grace. G3. Put you over there. G3. Gotcha. And it goes in 25. That's 24. That's 23. 25 down there. That's 23. Okay, that makes sense. 25. I can read. If I can't do nothing else, I can read. E7. And we done for the night, family. After this piece, I'm gonna let you go and enjoy your weekend. C, D, easy. Wow. E7. Okay, it's this mess with all this shit going on. Nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. I know you love that R&B easy. Consolation. I just ain't in that space, bro. For myself. Not in that space to be begging. Dot. Dot to dot. This shit like an accordion, maybe? Dot to dot. So that dot goes on green dot. Well, okay, this dot to dot, back to back, belly to belly. I don't give a damn 'cause I'm stone dead already. Back to back, belly to belly. It's the zombie jamboree. Nowadays it's just way too late for me to come and beg for your graces. Alright, that is it. And we designed for the night. Wow, for the night. Where you at, bro? Get in there. There you go. God damn it. There we go. Stay on there, bro. Stay on there. What's up with you, man? What's up with you, man? All right. This is where we will take our break, family. It's been a fantastic episode. I'm glad we can laugh and joke and play and, yeah, reconnect with our child with laughs and funny stories and activities and all those fun things. That's where we are right now. On the mask. I'm sure it's gonna be down here somewhere. On the mask. Family, I appreciate you. I hope y'all have. We're gonna wrap up today's show. I thank you. Wow. Don't worry. I won't hold it against you. You ain't missed nothing but me putting a puzzle together. So, but anyway, you was here for the fun and the action. So, gratitude. Know what I mean? But family, again, I thank you for your support as always. I hope to catch you Tuesday. Tuesday, I don't know what we're assessing. I'm not even gonna lie. I know we're assessing one of those spiritual egos. I feel like it might be the knowledge ego or the doer ego. So we'll see how we're doing with those things. If you can't make it Tuesday, I hope that we can see you back here on Thursday. Well, we're gonna be doing the puzzle again, all the same things, but you're gonna get some more stories, you get some couple of laughs. But yeah, that's what Thursday is gonna be. As it's evolving, it is growing. This is a living, breathing thing because it grows and reshapes while we're in it, right? So I thank you for your support because you could be anywhere in this world, but you chose to be here with us, and for that, I am grateful and in a space of gratitude. So I thank you. Remember your crown affirmations. Remember love's highs and lows. And try not to burn this weekend. I think we got another some high temperatures rolling in again to melt us. So stay hydrated and don't burn up. Again, I thank you, and I'll see you on Tuesday, family. Peace.